There are moments when you're recreating historical costumes. We had an aha moment when we started working on the black leather costume and appears in the 68 special. If you just imitated it slavishly without taking into consideration what Austin was bringing, you know, he was never going to become Elvis per se. So we needed to find a way of making the historical costumes really work with him. And Baz was always talking about it's not imitation, it's interpretation. So the fabulous archivists at Graceland measured the suit for us. We knew the width of the cuffs, we knew how long the jacket was, but through the process of fittings and experimentation, we came to see that we needed to adjust all of these details subtly to make sure they were fitting Austin. His movement and his characterization was supported rather than swamped by the pressure of having to make something exactly like Elvis wore. Things like the collar height. If you look at Elvis, his collar hit him at a certain point and hit an exact angle. And so we needed to get that feeling on Austin. But obviously everybody's neck length is different. So it was really about thinking, okay, Austin is Elvis. This is the suit we want to put on him. How do we make that feel germane to him? And also there were practical considerations. So we needed different pants for each particular movement style. So when he was throwing himself on the ground, the pants needed to be altered because we needed to fit knee pads under the pants. When he was sitting down, I hate it when you can see people's socks in the top of the boots. So we made the pants longer for sitting down. Butt hugging pants for when we see him from the back, walking down the corridor. We also wanted pristine pants for when he's standing up. I think we worked on 3 leather versions in different weights of leather because originally his suit was made out of horse leather and it was a very heavy leather. The first suit we made, Baz was concerned the leather wasn't heavy enough. So we went up a level in thickness and heaviness, and then we weren't sure, maybe that was too heavy and was too constrictive in terms of the movement. So then we went somewhere between the two, and then we had to make multiples. You always have to take into consideration the practicalities of a costume that's going to be used over and over and over again. Elvis, who was blonde, and you look at Captain Marvel Jr., who has dark hair and has a big pompadour, you can really see the influence of his hairdo